to read it now. Let's just read it. The Lord is my shepherd, I what?
Shall not want.
He makes me to lie down in the corner. He does what? And then he. Then he. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Read it. Come on, preach it. Come on. Now, slow down. Slow down. Read too fast. Slow down. Slow down. Say he does what in front of my enemies? Somebody need to be shouting today. Yes, Lord. Say he prepares to take before me in the presence of my enemies. Then he does what? Then what? So he won't just prepare to take before me. I saw the overflow. Before my enemies, I was in the overflow. Come on, y'all. Yes, Lord. He says, anoint my head with oil. It means he soothes my wounds. Yes, Lord. Come on, y'all.
All right.
Preaching real good. I ain't said that yet. Yes, Lord. But here's the problem with our pain. How many know y'all gonna face it now? The problem is your response to your pain. Your response to it. Your pain is gonna make you bitter or what? Bitter or better. It's my response to how I deal with the pain that goes on in life, because you're going to deal with it either intentionally or unintentionally. You're going to deal with pain. Amen. Amen. The only people who are not dealing with pain is people in the graves. Amen. Amen. So the only problem is my response to my pain. I told you Thursday night, if you leave your problems alone, they will come and they'll do their job and leave you alone, right? But if you mess with your problems, they're going to do what? Hang alone, right? So before I move on, I want to tell you something. Leave your problems alone. Let them play their course. Amen. Amen. Let them do what they're going to do, and they'll leave you alone. But as soon as you start to worry about your problems, they're going to stay a little bit longer, isn't it? Amen. As soon as you start to be stressed out about your problems, they ain't going to leave. They're going to stay a little bit longer. But the Bible says he prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies. I want to talk about some responses I want you to do when you're in pain. Some of these are just normal responses that we do and that we go through when we're in pain. Amen. Here's some of the things I want you to do. Here's the first thing. I don't want you to ignore it. Sometimes we like to ignore the pain going on in us, doesn't it? Amen. And we like to act like ain't nothing wrong. Don't we do that? You know, one thing about people is I never understood is we'll admit when we're angry, but we won't admit when we hurt. I'm not what I'm saying. Amen. If you mad, you'll tell everybody, wouldn't it? Yeah. But if you hurt, you act like ain't nothing wrong, right? Yeah. Sometimes we act like it's all good and it really ain't all good, is it? Okay. But we act like, watch this, Psalm 39, come on, read it with me. It says, but as I stood, are y'all ready? Yeah. But as I stood there in silence, not even speaking, it says, my thoughts grew hot within me. How many know when you're holding in, don't let it die fighting you? When I was going to hold some in, you get real mad just sitting up thinking about that thing, right? Yeah. And man, you want to hurt somebody, didn't it? Yeah. Don't cut some folks out, didn't it? Well, I did it then. Hey? Cause someone said some stuff you ain't got no business saying, doesn't it? Come on now. Amen. I say to you, don't tell me you ain't tempted, don't play with that. If you ain't been tempted, then you just cuss it anyway, right? Come on now. Amen. Only reason the devil got to tempt you if you're not doing it. Because you're already doing it, you ain't tempted, right? Amen. So sometimes when we going through it, we try to hold that stuff in and we're smiling, but on the inside we tore up, ain't it? Amen. On the inside we boiling, man. We ready to tell. Sometimes when we hurt on the inside, we don't want nobody to say nothing to us, do it? But we just acting like it's all together, right? Mm-hmm. Acting like it's all good. It really ain't all good. Don't want no phone calls, don't want nobody to say nothing. We just acting, right? Mm-hmm. On the inside, we boiling like a pot with a bunch of pressure on it. We smoking on the inside, isn't it? Because we trying to hold that thing in, right? Amen. So the best thing to do is not even hold it in. A lot of us try to hide it. Tell somebody, stop trying to hide it now. And we'll sit there like ain't nothing wrong, and we'll go to worry ourselves to death about that stuff, wouldn't it? Amen. You know, when you just keep it on this, all thing you do is this plays back and forth in your mind, right? Amen. And then you go to worrying about it, right? Then you go try to fix things. Come on, y'all. Amen. You go try to fix it. So don't hide it. Say that. I won't hide it. I won't hide it. I won't hide it. All right. Yes, Lord. I want you to know something too. When you try to hide it, you only get more miserable. How many of you know that?
Amen.
Only get more miserable. You know, I'll wait for a minute. All right. I'll wait for you there. Here's the next thing to do. Don't run from it. How about try to run from stuff? Don't lie again. Amen. Sometimes we go get high and get drunk, doesn't it? Sometimes you just get high and get drunk when you're going through stuff. Because you wanted it. I don't care about you nowadays. It's all good. All right. All right. I'm going to preach on. Somebody said preach. All right. Sometimes we try to do things and we used to get high, especially when brothers going through at home. You want to go out and get a little, tipsy, right? Try to think about that woman, amen. Amen. She got on your, I hear you, she got on your nerves, right? Amen. And she got on your nerves. And it's like, but when we're going through problems, we like to run from it, doesn't it? Sometimes, man, we be going through so much, I just won't take a vacation. I won't get away, right? Amen. But when you come back, it's the same problem gonna still be there, right? Amen. When you get high, you're coming back down to the same problem, right? Because how many hangovers you have, when the hangover gone, that problem will still be looking at you in your face. You ever been so hurt in your life, sometimes you didn't even want to wake back up. Come on, church folk, it's real now. If you've been through something, sometimes you just want to go to sleep and say, man, I'm just tired. I don't want to wake back up. I'm tired of this. I just want to run from it. Too much pain, too much. Sometimes life can be so barren and so heavy on you. And sometimes you just want to get away, right? Amen. You say, I don't want nobody around me. I don't want to be around. I don't want to talk. I just want to run. I want to get away. I want to do what I can do in this problem. Watch this. Psalm 55. Read it with me. David said, he says, oh, how I wish I had wings like a dove. Then I would fly away. So once I go to Disneyland, a whole lot of my life, I had fun to get away from these problems, right? All right, now. Yes, Lord. Every time we go through, we go think about Panama, right? Yes, Lord. Florida, we won't get away, right? Come back to Birmingham, we all, still we back. See the civics on, we know we back, right? Back home, same old problem. I just want to get away from it, right? Amen. Let's see my husband back there. See this thing ahead. Let's get the Atlanta alive and get away, right? So I'm tired of this stuff. Just let me get away. Move, all right. Moving on. All right. So don't run from it. Say it. I ain't gonna run from it. I ain't gonna run from it. That thing to do, don't hide it. A lot of times try to hide it, right? Try to hide it. Let me tell you something. The more you try to hide it, act like it's all together, it's just like, here's what happens. It's like cancer. If you never catch it, it just starts to grow, right? Yeah. And if you never deal with it and try to hide it, all it does is make you more mad, and that thing starts to grow, right? Yeah. It's like diabetes. If you never catch it, then it starts to grow, right? Then you have to live without one of your limbs, right? That's good. So watch this. So the longer you hold on to it, then you start to go through life like that, right? And then you walk through life with baggage, right? Just like you had your man or woman, but you was walking with that baggage and you didn't trust nobody, so you tore your relationship up, right? So you had to walk through what you was holding in you, and it began to spread in you, and then other people had to deal with it. Y'all with me today? Because we try to hide it, act like ain't nothing wrong with us, right? And a lot of people are not here right now because we trying to suppress it or kick it to the back of our mind like ain't nothing wrong, but it doesn't work. Amen. Only thing that it does is it just resurfaces, right? And it'll be one season you are idle, next season you back down because you've been trying to hide what's wrong with you. Amen. And then it begins to spread. Then you're going to start acting crazy on some folk, right? Come on, y'all. You're going to start, amen. Yes, Lord. So you start to get mad at folk. Amen. Yes, Lord. This next thing I can tell you to do is don't worry about it. A lot of us worry about it when we hurt, doesn't it? We worry when we're hurt. But worry when we're going through. But the Bible says, Job, I didn't put it on but it says, to worry yourself to death with resentment will be a foolish and senseless thing to do. How many of y'all know that? Yeah. That worrying changes nothing. It doesn't change the past, it doesn't change the future. It just mess up today, right? Yeah. That's it. You ain't changing nothing. I mean, you can worry yourself all day to death. Girl wrote me a post on Facebook the other week and said she liked to worry. Amen. And I said, well, you go ahead and worry yourself to death. Don't write me no more posts on my Facebook. Amen. You gonna worry, go worry. Amen. Try to get you with the word. Say worry about nothing. Pray about what? Everything. But you want to worry, you go ahead. I don't want to talk. Come on now. Don't waste no time. You choose to worry, you gonna worry. You got a choice. Either you gonna worry or you gonna pray. Amen. And all that time you spend worrying will be all the time you spend praying, right? Because everything you're worried about, it doesn't change a thing. It just mess you up, right? It just brings sicknesses to your body, right? You just lose sleep. You just lose your mind because you're worried about something. We worry about things that we can't change, right? That's when worrying comes in, when we can't change something and we want to be in control of it. And then we start trying to play God. Y'all know what I'm saying? And we try to fix our problems. And the only thing you need to do is say, God, you got it. And back. Tell somebody, back. Because you can't handle it. That's the best thing we can do when you're going through. You got to back and say, look, I can't handle this thing. And the problem is we're trying to control things that we can't handle, right? I tell y'all this all the time. Life is like a baby. When the doctor tells a woman to push, right? She pushed, then he all of a sudden says, stop, I'll do the rest, right? And the same thing what God is saying to you. You do what you can do and let me do the rest. A lot of times we like to worry about stuff we can't change. And we believe because we worry about it that we're going to change it. Somebody told me it was a human emotion to worry. I said, you lost your mind. Amen. There's a difference between being worried and being concerned, right? It's just like pain in your body. God lets you feel pain as an indication that something is wrong. It's not the real problem. It's just telling you something wrong, right? It's not the real problem. I said, listen, God gave you the ability to be concerned so you can see if you can fix it, and if not, you give it to him, right? But we just want to take it and drag it along. So I'm going to worry about this thing because it's going to change if I worry about it, right? All right. I said, we're going to fix this today. Again, you're going to learn today.
You're going to learn today. You're going to learn today.
All right. Here's the next thing to do. Don't resent it, right? Our time we go, that baby is back in this church. Been quiet for 2-3 months now. Now she back today. That's another DVD or something like that. I'm going to try to move on. Amen. Say it, I won't resent it. Don't you know you want to hurt yourself when you resent things? When you start to resent people, don't you know you hurt yourself more than you hurt the person you resent? I don't care if you don't like me, you're not hurting me, right?
That's right.
Come on now. You make me sick. When you want to go to the hospital, I ain't got to go with you. Go on, see it. Come on now.
All right.
You done made me mad. Well, that's your problem. That ain't none of my business. Amen.
Amen.
Go on. Do your thing. You ain't hurt me. You hurt yourself. You're resentful. Somebody, you get on my, I ain't talking to you no more. Okay, it's good. Amen. Good. On that time this week. See it? My pastor friend. Don't call me no more. Amen. He said, you won't call me no more. I'm going to call you back over here anyway. Resentful. I don't care about that. I told him, happy birthday, love you, bro. Give you kindness, you know? I don't care if you don't talk to me no more. I just keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Because resentment hurts you more than it hurts the person you resent. You don't hurt nobody because you resent. Watch this. Watch what Job said. Come on, read it loud. Read it loud. It says what? Come on, bitterness hurts you far more than it hurts the other person, right?
Amen.
That doesn't matter. Some of us still mad at folks from years ago, and them folks having a real good time in life, isn't it?
Amen.
Sitting there sipping on some margaritas, and you sitting there mad, right?
All right.
You have a good time on the beach, and you at home mad at me. I don't care about you being mad at me. Come on now.
All right.
Folks, I mean, folks mad at folks don't even know folks can be long gone, but we still mad at folks, right? Folks in the grave, we don't even know it, but they still affecting our lives. Yes, Lord. Bitterness is a poison and it will ruin your life. How do you know that? Amen. Bitterness takes your focus off God and put it on your problem. Amen. It puts it on a person who, some folks controlling our lives and it doesn't make no sense. Some folks controlling our lives and don't even know it. Have a real good time in life. Amen. So it only hurts you every time. That's good. Every time you think about you hold resentment in, you prolong the pain in your life. How many of you know that?
Amen.
Every time you hold on to resentment, you hold on to pain. Because you're telling people you got that type of control over me. Amen. So tell them, I don't care about you being mad at me. Hit somebody and tell them. Yeah. I said, hit somebody and tell them. I don't care about you being mad at me. That's your problem, man. It's my problem. That's right. I'm something you sick. You go to, you ain't me. Hey, man, I'll take you to Cooper Green. You want me to? Amen. Take them there. Amen. Some of us are so preoccupied with resentment that it keeps us preoccupied with hurt. How many of you know that? Yeah. So we got to let it go, right? Say, I'm letting this stuff go today.
Let this stuff go.
Because resentment is simply a self-defeating attitude. That's it, isn't it? It's self-defeating. You ain't hurt nobody but yourself. So none of this stuff I want you to do when you're in pain, because there's some stuff that we do, right? I'm gonna have my breakup with you, and you want to get them back. Somebody told me, I talked to somebody the other day. He said, I'm gonna go up to my boyfriend's job. I said, what you gonna go up there for? He said, he's got a nice car, you know? So what that means? I want to do some stuff too. He's gonna hurt me, you know? How many of you want to hurt your boyfriend or what your girlfriend, well, your boyfriend? I hope he got no pipes in there. Amen. I hope none of y'all know ice. Amen. I'll turn. Listen, how many of y'all ladies ever want to really hurt your man before? See, you're lying. Raise your hand. Y'all hurt your. Come on now, that's what we're talking about. I like the truth. You want to hurt? And sometimes we'll go do certain things. We'll go start dating other people, want them to see us with the person, right? You won't see me with my new boo, right? And all of a sudden they see you and it doesn't change nothing and it makes you madder. Yes, Lord. And you done did all that stuff for nothing, right? And you finna hurt the person you with and you still that way you were when you started that thing? It didn't change nothing, right? I told him before I had my girlfriend do me like that before. She gonna walk in the mall with her boyfriend. Amen. And I seen him, I didn't tell him, you know. He walked up to me and she said, hey, it's my new man. I told him, treat her right, treat her real good, bro. You know, I don't care, I'm over her, you know. And she was still what she was when she started, right? It didn't change nothing. So a lot of things we do when we're resentful just doesn't make sense, right? All the busting folks' ties and slashing and burning folks' clothes, amen. How folk go here? Man called me every week, says clothes got burned up. Amen. He jumping over. Let me tell a story. Every week he tells me, jumping over fence, and my wife after me with bats and stuff, and she's burning it up. I'm gonna put some lighter fluid on me and make like I'm a barbecue sign or something. Because she was resentful toward him, and it made her do things that she shouldn't do, right? Because if she that burned that man up, she'd have been in jail, right? That's right. So we do certain things when we're mad that we shouldn't do, or when we're resentful that we shouldn't do, right? All right. So I said, don't do that stuff. Leave your cars and clothes alone, amen. Because it ain't going, it's not going, you know, it may give you a couple seconds of pleasure, but you're going to still be hurt, I promise you. That's all you're going to get. You feel okay for a minute, but you're still going to be hurt, amen. So what do I need to do? Somebody, how many of y'all want to know what you need to do when you're in pain? You need to scream if you won't know it. Count of 3, 1, 2, 3, come on. Like some of y'all in the Baptist church don't like that now.